Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing It. Now today, I'm going to be saying why I honestly don't think you should get this year's Fitbit Charge 3. Okay, so to start everything off, I have owned a total of 3 Fitbit Charge 3s. Now, the reason is not just because I wanted to, because when I got my first one, I started using it, I was great, had a good time, but the issue with it was it just shut off. And it's not like it was because it didn't have any battery life, because last time I checked before it died, it had like 80% of battery life, so that was clearly not the issue. Now the reason why I got the other 2 Fitbits is because those other 2 Fitbits had the exact same issue. Now to be fair, the Fitbit Charge 3 is a good product, I will definitely admit that, but that's only when it works properly. Because it'll track your calories, it will track your steps, it'll even set timers and alarms for you at certain times of the day. Now the weird thing is that my brother also got himself a Fitbit Charge 3, and his has been working perfectly fine ever since he opened the box. Which is kind of weird that I get 3 default ones in a row and the first one he gets is perfectly fine. Now one factor that may go into that is because my brother, he got his off of Amazon.com and I got all 3 of mine from Best Buy. So maybe that kind of ties into why my Fitbits were not really working correctly. Now apparently Fitbit did supposedly send out a couple of software updates that was supposed to fix this issue, because a lot of people like myself were having a shutdown problem among other issues that people were having. So in case you were looking into actually buying a Fitbit Charge 3, here's just a couple of the specs. The first spec is that it has a 7-day battery life, which from my experience when my Fitbit actually functioned, that is true, because 7 days, when I saw that, I was like, I'm not quite sure if that's actually true, but it actually did last 7 days, which was pretty impressive. It's got a sleep tracking capability, so whenever you wear your Fitbit, when you go to bed, you can wake up and look in the app and it will give you all the stats, all the kinds of things that happened during your sleep, and if it was a good sleep, how you could improve it, and just a bunch of information on how to get a better sleep. It's got a heart rate monitor, so whenever you're on a workout or jogging or something, you can look at it and it'll show your heart rate and say if it's a little too high, a little too low, or if it's just fine. So that's also a big plus. And the last one is that it is also swim proof. So if you happen to be someone that likes to swim a lot, because it does have water resistance, that should withstand water if you ever get your Fitbit wet or decide to swim. Now there are a lot of other features that are in the Fitbit Charge 3, but I just wanted to state a couple just for you to be a little bit more familiar with the Charge 3. Now if you are actually thinking about picking one of them up, then it is roughly $160 or so, which is a little bit more of a bigger investment for most people, but if your Fitbit actually works, it'll be worth it. So with that said, thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe below if you have not already. See you in the next one. Peace out.